Well, hello there my dear friends, welcome back to the Scott Reed Project. Now today I am going to show you how to break down a haunch of venison. Now this video was originally time-lapse, sped up, it had music to it. I put it on Facebook and it had thousands and thousands of hits. So I thought, right, put it to normal speed, narrate over it and share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's do this. So starting off with the haunch in front of us, as you can see that seam sticks out almost like a road map. Now what we're doing, we're going to be using all the natural seams, so just with the tip of the knife we're going down that natural seam and we're aiming for the femur, the thigh bone. So just with the tip of the knife, it's not very deep, you'll come to the top of the femur, and all we're doing then is either side of the bone with the tip of the knife, and we're going to take that thigh bone out, and that will allow us to start working on the haunch. Now the femur, a great bone to learn deboning with. You know, it's as if a kid drew a bone, a long bit with two knobbly ends. It's great, it's not tricky to do. If you always use the tip of your knife pointed towards the bone, you're on to a winner. But there you have it, pretty much out it comes. Now the seams, you can see as I pull it apart with my hands, this is the good thing about venison, you can almost butcher it by hand. So we're just going through that natural seam, we're taking off the kneecap, the patella. This is the thick flank or the top rump. I believe some of you guys call it the football roast. Absolutely perfect. So we're on to the Topside and Silverside primals now. So again, as you can see, I just got my thumb in and working it along. Again, the natural seam. It's so easy. You barely need to use a knife, and it's a great way to do it with your hands, you know, because you cannot mess it up, and it's that simple. There you go, top side off. So top side, top rump. Next I'm just going to take the knuckle off, and next we're going to take off that eye around the salmon cut. A beautiful thick piece of meat, great butterflied. You could roll it, you could stuff it, butterfly it straight on the grill. Absolutely perfect. So as you can see, that muscle is just hanging on the side there. Again, another natural seam, and again, not a lot of work. As you can see, I'm just pulling and using the tip of my knife, and bang, it's done. Squaring up, because I'm a weirdo, I cannot help that. So there's your salmon cut, your eye around. Now we're on to the Silverside flat. You know, just squaring it off, and all we need to do with this is to take off that silver skin, that gristle. So your knife under, with your knife pointing up towards the skin as if you were taking the skin off a fillet of fish, and then just work your way along the primal. So simple. And if you miss a bit like me, trim it off, and then we've just got that little bit on the top to get rid of, and that pretty much is the basic haunch breakdown, Silverside flat. I'm going to cut these into paves, beautiful thick chunks to get on the grill, and the beauty of that is it's got a bit of thickness. You can cook that medium rare. So 2 paves with this end bit. There isn't a lot to it. I'm just going to cut it real thin for venison stir fry. So onto this top side then, what I want to do is cut this into steaks. So I'm just getting rid of that dry meat where it's dried in the chiller, and then just trim off any funky bits. Now as you can see, I'm cutting across it a little bit, and that's going to give me a longer, thicker steak. As you see, these come off now. They're a great size, and of course you guys and gals over in the US, if you've got white-tailed deer, these will be epic steaks for you. Absolutely fantastic. So just nipping through these, they are absolutely gorgeous. And the beauty with that, Topside cooks really quickly. And then of course, we're going to be left with a straggly bit. If you want to, by all means, butterfly that out. But I like to put the trim into my mids pile. The rest, again, will join the stir fry pile. Beautiful. So all that's left then is to just fettle this top rump a little bit. You know, just take off any straggly bits that are hanging on, and then put a few strings around it. Now I'm going to be using those food grade elastic bands, you know, those poultry bands, purely because it's so easy with those. And with something like this, you know, trying to get string round it, pull it tight, you can make a bit of a mess. So get those bands on and you have the perfect mini roasting joint. Well, my friends, if you've enjoyed that episode of the SRP, a little bit different, a bit of a voiceover on one of my videos, please click subscribe when my face comes up down the bottom. Also, you know the drill, find me on my social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. But until next time you get your haunch, give it a go. It will look like this. Take care.